citizens. How's your spirit? Mine, peace. And sure as shucking, as soon as the fall equinox hit, it came to Tucson. So I'm on a sweatshirt and it's chilly out here in the front. You can see a little of my breath when I speak from drinking the coffee because it's chilly out here. It's in the 60s, I believe. So I just wanted to let you know, on my spirit's peace, y'all. I'm actually in a great headspace, great physically, mentally, emotionally. Just got a little bit more to go, and I'm gonna be great. I don't do closure. I don't need it. I have God. I'm psychic. Hey, how's your spirit? Um, those of you who have been following me for a while, y'all know uh, my backstory, some of the things that I've been through. You know that the first like year and a half that I was on here, I was in a relationship of sorts, and we parted ways because he was abusive. He tried to press my eyes into my face. He destroyed my property. He tried to destroy my social media opportunities. He didn't want me working with anybody. A host of things. Fortunately, it seems that gentleman is going through something, um, and wants my attention or needs it. In either way, I'm not interested. I'm not interested in going back and hearing anyone apologize to me about how they treated me when they were in my presence and they had every opportunity to do the right thing. Closure is needing to know why. And at the end of the day, I don't need to know why. Because you did it. You made a choice. So whatever words come out of your mouth are based on the choice that you made. You made choices not to communicate, not to seek therapy, not to seek counseling, guidance, anything. You made a choice to link up with a group of people who were bullying me, who were disparaging my name, and you chose to play into it, knowing that you were the one who sought the relationship, knowing that you were the one who pushed and abused and all of those things. You told people it was me. You lied on me. Why would I ever expect you back or accept you back into my life? You're a snake. Unfortunately, Spirit says death is coming. There's nothing that can be done for it. I have empathy for you. I don't even know if I say empathy. I sympathize with your plight. Truly, I can't take it on as my own because I wouldn't do the things that you did to anybody. I'm not abusive, neglectful, disrespectful. I work hard to break out of those abusive behaviors because they were done to me religiously from a very young age. I guess something about me telling my story was more impactful than I thought. A lot of people began unpacking accordingly. I'm proud of them, whoever they are, wherever they are. Unpack your black. Let go of whatever it is that's making you bitter, empty, and hollow inside. Whatever hurt it is, I didn't do it. I've been a good mother to my children. And thankfully, even though others try to indoctrinate them into the bullshit of hating me, they came really close to winning. I know I was there for them every day. I'm the one who showed you the way. I'm the one who raised you to be upstanding young men and members of society. I always told my children's father, not being a part of their lives would come back to haunt him one day. So he tried to take them out of my life and have it haunt me and taunt me. But you see, you don't understand the mother and woman that I am. When they say forsaking all others, it includes your mother. So eventually, I knew my sons and I would part ways, but they would know every day who put that discipline, power, and respect in them, because it wasn't him. He wasn't there. He couldn't tell them any of the stories of their lives. He couldn't tell them how they became the men that they are today, because he wasn't there. It had nothing to do with the military. He just wasn't present. That's the number one rule of being a parent. Be present for your child. Show up for them. Protect them, and damn sure don't put your fist in their solar plexus. You did. To the Leo watching, you should have just let me go. Like literally let me go. You lied and you told terrible, terrible stories apparently about me. In my marriage, I didn't know anything about narcissistic abuse. I didn't know the forms and patterns, mostly because it wasn't something that was really talked about or educated when I was originally going through school. But aware of all the signs and symptoms, I can put a name and a face to it, quantifiably. Whether you're a young narcissist or an old one, you're still a narcissist. What I find funny, narcissist starts with narc. What do y'all tend to do? Tell on yourselves to your victims and the authorities. He already snitched on y'all. So no, there's no need to call me and tell me you're sorry. I don't know. Yeah, you rephrase that. Spirit's already shown me what you've done. Who did what? Why? I'm not surprised. I told one he'd come to despise me because he wasn't doing the things out of the right reasons. Forgive me. He lacked integrity. Most narcissists do. Our Father, who art in heaven, hallowed be thy name. Thy kingdom come, thy will be done, on earth as it is in heaven. Thy rod and thy staff strengthen me. I hope this has given someone clarity and understanding and why I do not seek closure. I don't give a fuck about apologies, and I do not want anyone from my past around me. It's been one hell of a day. I find peace, comfort, beauty, and I suppose prosperity in the morning. Rising with the day, getting the work in early so I can send the afternoon plane before it's time to go to bed and do it all over again. Whatever you do, hang on. Tomorrow's coming. It's a new day. God's here. Help's on the way. Um, hey, how's your spirit? Whoever you are, apparently, um, your energy wants to communicate with me, but you've been trying to reach me, but someone's blocking it. I don't know what to tell you. Thank you. Do I? I don't know that I know you to think you're cute. As spirit, I think. Anyway, it's been an interesting journey. I'm thankful to put it all behind me. Yeah, God told me you find me. What up, Sister Enh? How's your spirit? It's hump day. What are you getting into today? I was just putting some things to rest, Sister Enh. You know, to those of you who don't know this, she said she late to the party. If you are somehow involved with someone who is a spiritualist, practicing and has been for a while, they probably have gifts beyond your imagination. And don't assume, okay? Let me put it this way. My father would give me a vision before something would happen. He'd let me know, Janine, this is what's going on behind the scenes. Maybe not tell me who or when, what was coming, so that I could be prepared for it. And I've done my due diligence to listen to what the Father has told me. You have to be still, quiet, focused. So between focusing on listening to the Father and focusing on getting my freelance career off the ground. I never was in any danger because I knew it was coming. I knew how to avoid it. And you're going to do what you're going to do regardless. I used to say this: when you know the value of who you are as a person, it doesn't matter what anyone else does. They'll find out in the end what they're lost or what they're losing. It's rare in those situations for someone to change course um, mid abuse, so to speak, right? Um, and become this other person. That it's possible, but it takes work. Yet it takes work. You have to recognize that there's something flawed, something you're doing is wrong, that you are dysfunctional, distorted, um, and you got to deal with that first. That takes work. Now, depending on how old you are, it may not take as long. But again, depending on what you've seen, it could take forever, centuries, millennia, even. And your spirit is going from body to body, trying to learn. Eventually, because you don't learn the lesson, you're demoted. You're held back. You have to go to remedial classes. And from what I hear, that's where God and the Spirit kicks y'all asses. Y'all, I saw this. I actually was watching the news the other day, and I saw this news clip of this student lobbing a chair at a teacher. It hit the teacher so hard. I'm pretty sure that the teacher got a concussion. They went to the hospital. They were released, I believe, the same day, went home. And they may be back at the school already. You people are raising demons. Do me a favor. I'm going to give you some homework early today because I don't know how the day is going to go yet. Begin to call them children by their names or call them children. Stop calling them kids. They are not baby goats. Although they jump around, tear up shit, and eat like them. It's because you have given them no discipline. Here's the funny thing, right? We're looking at all these little badass kids, children, in schools, right? Terrorizing teachers after being at home with their parents for 2 years. You don't get to blame the system. That's you. You raised that. Deal with it. Don't be sending it off to the school and the system to have to police your problems for you. Yeah, that's crazy. You don't want to send your child around my way. They're gonna come back with discipline and amount. They're gonna let you know how messed up you are in the world. Like my son, when he was 10, told a grown ass man, us people with asthma, we ain't supposed to smoke. Imagine being chastised by a child. It will set your ass down. Or make you feel like a clown. Some of y'all are circus clowns. A clown car full of fools. Tools to be used by the government to pick apart, terrorize, and destroy your own. The irony is, at the end of the day, you still had to go back and ask for some help unpacking your own blood. You didn't trust the truth. Didn't trust the process. Didn't trust yourself or the people around you. You trust that there'll be breath, and yet you're running out of it. For someone, it's getting harder and harder to breathe every day. Just because you chose to deceive not just me, but the community and God, the ancestors, and my spiritual team. They see everything. Reading your energy is like second nature. Do yourself a favor and stay out of mine. That's the bottom line. Mind the business that pays you. And to the narcissistic, abusive community, I'm not your business. I'm not your problem. But baby, I'm your solution. 222 on the clock. Confirmation. I was the wrong one for you to do it to. Stay in your lane. Stay in your place. You chose not to do that. Got all up in my face. Did the wrong things. Ironically, I hear in my head right now, I'm gonna make you a celebrity overnight. I don't know how that song popped in my head, considering what I'm thinking, what we're discussing. So it's got to be someone trying to share some energy with me. Thanks. Mind your business. Which, as I said, isn't me. I suppose maybe during this live stream, there's an exception to that rule, huh? All right, y'all. It is 7 o'clock on a Wednesday morning. Well, a little after 7 on Wednesday morning. What y'all got planned for today? It's hump day. I've got some research and some organizing to do. Probably go in here and eat. Spirit says someone's about to win the lottery, spiritual lottery. Anyway, but yeah, I don't know. Right now it seems like a clear day, so maybe I'll get out and get something done outside. Yeah, Sister Enach, I was I was looking at this video on Project Bluebeam, doing some or trying to get an understanding or familiarity around, I believe, was it Eisenhower? The idea that the Galactic Federation, that we have, or the country has an agreement with outside forces, um, that for, let's say, slaves, the country can achieve certain things. You know what I mean? Technological advances and those type of things. Just some things that I had read, I had seen, read, listened to recently that made me want to know more about it, um, and try to determine, for lack of a better word, its validity. It being on the other side of the matrix, like free and clear of it, it doesn't seem as far-fetched, you know. Having recognized that an organization tried to brainwash me, having recognized that I had to restore my memory and understanding of things. So here's the thing about it, though. For religious folks, you understand you can only serve one master. So you can be a slave to Satan and the world around you, or you can choose to serve the Most High. And that you do freely on your own. You come to an understanding that you don't have control of things. Yet there are abundance of things in the world you would like to have control of. When you let go of trying to control those things, you give the control of your life over to God, then you have control and dominance over everything. That's the culture and freedom, the power and refinement of being a child of the Most High. He'll set you aside, clean you up good as new, remove all the weapons formed against you. See, this is one of those things. The devil is in the details. He never said that the weapons would not form. No weapon formed against you shall prosper. That doesn't mean that it won't take form or shape. That doesn't even mean that it won't be launched. It just means you won't get hit. You'll be out of the way of it. You may even be in range. It's going to come up short. Every time. Which is why I can walk with my head held high in the light of day or the dark and not worry about some car parked down the street watching me. I knew the feds were there. I even pointed them out when they were surveilling our apartment complex, and me specifically. God made me. We all have a part to play in this thing, right? Let's say we all have a sector or a vector. Shout out to Ghost in the Shell. Well, my sector or vector is government. I was born in it, raised in it, married into it. I understand it like I understand the back of my hand, so seeing the inner workings, the devastation, and the mind control. I had to say something. I had to tell the truth. Because I wasn't when the troops are in uniform. There wasn't really anything that they could do except try to silence me. Through you, my family, my friends, my community. the people I'm closest to. I knew they would use you to come for me because they used family, friends, and community from Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, John Lewis, so many people. I think the thing that hurts the most is that you turned out to be sheeple and that you won't get to go with me on this journey. It's going to be a hell of a ride, and we would have had a great time. To my exes, don't. I don't want to talk in the physical realm, on the phone, in the spiritual realm, or telepathically. Patience is a virtue, and I'm patient. How about you? Some of y'all are dealing with some mental patients. Well, you should go and get them whatever assistance it is that they need. I will say this. One of the hardest things is being left in the midst of or right after a diagnosis. It's already bad enough. You don't know how you're going to deal with that thing. And then before you know it, your person is telling you they can't be there for you. So now you got to pick up and bear the weight of the world along with your disabilities. See, here's the thing though. I've also been, just in my day to day, watching people, videos, and things, coming in contact with disabled folks. Some of you all are really rude and entitled. Just because you hurt and you're having a hard day doesn't mean you get to take it out on anybody else. You don't get to pop fly and then apologize and blame it on your pain or blame it on the rain. You got to be able to be honest up front. Listen, I'm having a really difficult day. Please, maybe give me some space. I'm going to do my best to stay out your way. You stay out mine, okay? I'll come back when I'm ready. I hear that song by Lauryn Hill. I got to find peace of mind. I found it. To the content creator by the name of Peace of Mind. I ain't interested. I don't want to be your friend either. Skedaddle. Okay? I meant that shit. Only allies apart. Just doesn't come with excuses. I can see you and the vision. That's the beauty of the gifts that God has bestowed upon me. Anyway. Sister E.H., what you got planned for today? XPDC, I apologize. Thank you for the thumbs up. I just wasn't quite sure what to do with it. Thank you for joining the chat. I hope your spirit's peace. March Harris, Fondarich, I appreciate you for always being out there in the ether. Pub speak. Oh, y'all, I am going to get ready to get my happy self up out of here. Spirit says I made myself crystal clear. Um, so I did my job. I'm not your karma or your business. I, as she used to call me, I'm a bright light. I show up and I shine on people. And if that light irritates your demons, you should take it up with the Most High. Oh, you're relaxing. You said it's going to be a busy week? Oh, girl, okay. Enjoy the downtime, vacation, staycation, whatever you call it. Spirit says someone's about to change the radio station. That's funny. Anyway, Sister Enasia, I appreciate you joining. I appreciate everybody, honestly. Even those of you who came for me. It's a valuable lesson. I'll never forget that. I'm gonna get out of here. Yeah. Keep your spirit up. I'll see you in the streets. God loves you. I love you. Remember, today, children, not kids, raise them that way. Peace. Oh, wait, one more thing. Shout out to Corey Holcomb. You are a smart brother, Corey Holcomb. Do you hear me? Because you invited O'Shea Dumbass Jackson onto your channel, but you told him he had to come in person. I don't think he can lead a country. That's allegedly, I think I snapped. I, I don't know. But you notice how he ain't show up at funerals and ish. I don't know. Something going on with them passport bros. I saw a video with a few of them who are in Canada. Like, I'm ready to get out this piece. Austin Holloman is losing it. You know, like they're trying to boot his ass up out of everywhere. You, hey, wherever you go, your demons go too. So if you can't fix you, you take your problems with you. Then you become everybody else's problem. And because they don't know better than to equate you with every other black person, they think every black person is like you. It puts a bad taste in their mouth. I just found that interesting. I thought I would share with y'all. But anyway, like I said, Corey Holcomb, smart move. Has he ever shown his certificate from going to medical school? I haven't paid attention to him in honestly, I haven't paid attention to him since Kevin passed. So that'll tell you how long it's been. Yeah. So anyway, let me get my behind out of here and start my day. All right. Y'all keep your spirit up. I'll see you in the streams. Love you, Sister ENH. Peace, y'all.